In this video, I'll show you how to use the Midas mixing console. On button is at the back.
Currently, the way we're looking at the desk, it is set up if we were plugging instruments and microphones into the inputs on the back. We have channel 1 through channel 16. But more than likely with drama performances, you're going to want to use an auxiliary in or sound from the two PCs. So in order to do that, we hit the auxiliary in button there. And the way it's set up is that the first PC is auxiliary 1 and 2. So PC1 left, PC1 right. I don't recommend using PC1 for sound because it is hooked up to the projector and there is system noise that is distracting. Auxiliary 3 and 4 are if you're using this aux cord, if you're plugging in a smartphone or an iPad. I've set this up to be paired, so you only need to hit one mute button and they'll both unmute or mute again. And likewise with the faders, you only need to touch one and they'll both move. Auxiliary 5 and 6 is the sound from the second PC. Again, they are paired. So I will play a song through the second PC, hit play, hit unmute on auxiliary 5 and 6 and bring up the faders. Now, what I'm doing is setting the level into the desk. Currently, we haven't done anything about the level out. So if we want it to come out of the mains, we come to the mute button over here. We bring up the fader. We also have foldback monitors, and they are routed through buses 1 and 2. So you need to hit bus 1 to 8. And here, this changes from bus 1 to 8. We hit a single mute button because these are paired as well. Now, if you grab both faders, it will assume you've made a mistake and return to where it was. So you can't force it. If you force it, you'll break the motors inside the faders. So you need to make sure that when they're paired, you only need to touch one. You can mute the output, or you can mute the input, and that'll cut the sound.